Welcome back to Finpod, your daily financial digest. I am Evan, and I'm glad you are joining me to wrap up the market day. As always, this podcast is brought to you by Fintwit.ai, the go-to platform for real-time trading signals and stock recommendations. Let's get into it. Applied Optoelectronics is seeing heavy selling pressure today, down over 17%. This move follows a bearish industry report suggesting delays in the rollout of co-packaged optics, which has sent shockwaves through the broader optical networking sector. On the flip side, Reddit is bucking the trend, up over 4%. Investors seem to be gaining confidence as the company hosts its annual general meeting, with renewed focus on its AI licensing deals and potential growth in user monetization. Then we have NBIS Group, which is holding steady with a 1% gain. The company recently announced a massive investment in AI infrastructure across the UK, paired with an analyst price target upgrade from Bank of America, which is keeping sentiment positive. Moving to the broader market, it was a choppy session today. The S&P 500 slipped about 0.3%, while the Nasdaq took a harder hit, falling 1%, as investors rotated out of high-flying tech and chip stocks. The Dow managed to eke out a 0.2% gain, showing some resilience in more traditional sectors. The primary driver here was a mix of profit-taking ahead of tomorrow's key inflation data and some lingering nervousness regarding geopolitical tensions, specifically between the U.S. and Iran, although reports of potential progress in peace talks helped limit the downside late in the day. Looking at the AI economy, the theme today is infrastructure and IPO anticipation. OpenAI has officially filed confidentially for an IPO, which is setting the stage for one of the most anticipated market debuts in years. This comes alongside news of a massive deal between Google and SpaceX to rent AI computing capacity, highlighting the insatiable demand for hardware. Meanwhile, investors are still digesting comments from AI researchers about the difficulty of controlling advanced systems, which is keeping a focus on safety and regulatory risks for the big players like NVDA and Microsoft. In our stocks in focus, a few names stood out beyond the tech sector. Academy Sports and Outdoors reported solid quarterly results that beat earnings estimates and led to an increase in their full-year guidance, which helped the stock weather the broader market volatility. On the earnings front, we have a mixed bag. CASY's General Stores posted a strong quarter, beating both earnings and revenue expectations, and the stock is seeing positive momentum in extended trading. Conversely, SailPoint shares are down over 11% after their latest quarterly report, and Uranium Energy Corp is down over 15% today following their operational update. Finally, the J.M. Smucker Company is a standout winner, jumping over 10% after reporting quarterly results that beat on earnings, signaling strong demand despite broader economic pressures. To wrap things up, we saw a tech-heavy sell-off today driven by inflation jitters and sector rotation, while individual retail and consumer names like Casey's and Smucker's provided a bright spot with strong earnings results. As always, thank you for listening to Finpod. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if there is a specific stock or sector you want me to cover next. For stock recommendations, visit Fintwit.ai. I will see you all tomorrow.